actually right now has picked it up for Aftershock, and it's Aftershock complete dominating Octane domination. So actually, it does turn out that maybe it was just a fluke. Maybe Aftershock just need to get in their motion, and now they're dominating by over 80 points.
I mean, that's how they play, man. If you don't know, this team, they get loud, they get rowdy, they get into people's minds, and that's what they do. They try to yell over your Astros because they don't care and get into your mind and get you thrown off in the game. And if it works for them, it works for them. I mean, it's just like any other sport. You get a whole bunch of trash talkers, and that's just how they get into people's heads. Once you get into people's head like that, then, I mean, the game is yours. You start making them play the game you want them to play. And that's exactly what they're doing right now. And they're taking they took Snipers Elite momentum and basically gave it to themselves. And now they're just taking these matches one after another.
Yeah, just like that, 189 to 98 if they were Aftershock.
So Aftershock, they're getting hyped. They still got another game. It's just been reset. We'll let them know the brackets are reset. Both are in losers, and now the person get best of 5 goes home with the W.
Caster. Caster.
Yeah, so we back in the game. Domination, strike zone. We'll see how this works out right here.
So the brackets did get reset after Shark did pull out the victory 3-1, so the brackets will be reset. So the next best of 5, the next team that gets 3 wins will be the Texas Standoff champions.
Yeah. So. Yeah, we're here. We're waiting. So basically, again, they got to get into this game. Y'all jumping in the game right now? All right. So they get into the game. 15 seconds.
Yeah. So right now, 13 is going to be strike zone domination. Brackets have been reset, so it will be 0-0. We're going now. I do know this Aftershock. Every single game I've seen them play has been at strike zone domination. At least on day one, it was strike zone domination. So I'm assuming that Aftershock is really strong on strike zone domination. I have not seen Sniper Elite play this, so I'm not too sure how Sniper Elite will be on strike zone domination.
They're going to have to step it up, bro. Again, they lost that game for themselves. But yeah, hearing that Aftershock, this is the game or the map and game type that they definitely like to play. So they do have the advantage of this kind of being one of their favorites.
Yeah. So with that being said, I do know that strike zone domination, I've seen a lot of teams play. The easiest way to keep it is either keeping like an A and B flag or a B and C flag and just maintaining those flags while not trying to run around. But I do see a lot of teams just kind of run around the map like chickens with their heads cut off. I don't mean to be rude when I say that, but it's really, and you see a lot of flags just get transferred over.
Ooh, nice.
And
nice trip.
Right now you just see Jay Della going huge here for his team. Automatically with the 3 cap right now. But like, look, what I was saying though is you just see a lot of teams trade flags back and forth. Like, you'll see one team cap B, one team cap C, and then you'll see the same thing cap A again. It's just trading back and forth. And you don't see it that much with any other domination map because strike zone it's like Dome. And this is a domination has never been in Modern Warfare 3 because of the sole fact that the spawns were out. But this map is exactly like Dome, just flipped over on its side.
True. Yeah. And so it's here you go here. I mean, like you're saying, going back and forth. B is the center point. That's, of course, the easiest one. Well, the hardest one to get, but the better one to have when you're trying to have like a 2 cap for sure.
Mm-hmm. But besides from that, you have the same exact thing, and it's actually kind of funny to see that. You know, you see Dome, you see Domination, Blitz, and Search and Destroy played as competitive, but yet in Modern Warfare 3, Dome was only played on CTF and Search and Destroy, and both those game types are played. But you see none of those game types being played on Strike Zone. Like I said, Strike Zone is actually the same map, just different layouts. So what's so different about it besides the layout that makes this not so?
I don't know how they want to do their rules, man.
I know it.
Play it, and, I mean, a lot of people don't just want to play it for some reason. They don't want to be on Strike Zone as much.
Yep. But right now it does seem like does Aftershock has came back from that 10-point deficit, and it is actually favored in Aftershock now. So 30-29 in favor of Aftershock. So right now J Dell actually, it's actually Blazeology that actually does cap the C flag, but right now it seems like they're on fire. Yeah,
I mean, they own it. They're just bringing it back. Again, it's still too early to say anything about it, but Sniper Elite, they definitely did have the advantage earlier, and they kind of let it go. So right now you have Aftershock just handling business, and it looked like they just want to get the 3 cap just because. I mean, they're there. They're just like, why not? Why not just eat?
Yeah.
Anyway, you told by Reggie. But yeah, so right now this game is definitely for Aftershock. Just Sniper Elite doesn't really have an answer for them yet. I guess they just, I don't know, communication, like you said, I mean, they have the headsets, but that's not always necessary for some teams. Aftershock, they're not, one of their teammates not using a headset, and I mean, he's perfectly fine. I think actually 2 of them.
It's not necessarily that, it's just skill level of the individual players, to be honest.
Of course.
And I know for a fact that the team of Aftershock has had higher placings than the individuals on team Sniper Elite. So maybe that has one thing to do just for like skill of individual players. Sniper Elite looked great yesterday, and so did Aftershock, and they look great again today. But there was some teams that actually did step up into the plate. yesterday that came back today and made the games closer, but sadly they're not here. But right now it just seems like that Aftershock, it's really coming out to their skill level.
True.
And that's one thing, like you said, that hype is a real big factor. You don't ever hear Aftershock never stop talking really until they get down to a point where it's like they're next against the wall. But I haven't really heard Sniper Elite over there get loud and get into Aftershock's head. And that is one thing that's probably getting into Sniper Elite, is that Sniper Elite, they are actually getting into Sniper Elite's heads.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the biggest problem. Like I said, just them being loud and everything, they're just throwing them off. And I mean, again, it's a mental thing. When you get somebody thrown off, you kind of get them angry and stuff. You kind of do things they normally wouldn't do, or hesitate to make those big choices that they can easily make any other time. And so right now, Aftershock is capitalizing on that, man. They know they have the advantage. They know they have the momentum, and so they're using it to its fullest.
Yeah, and just like that, it's going to be a 34-point lead for Aftershock. And it really needs to seem that Sniper Elite really needs to come back, because this would be the 4th straight match that Sniper Elite have lost.
Yeah, so they're switching sides, and maybe they're talking to each other. Right now, they don't look like they're saying too much. We have a few players that kind of look just upset at the moment. And, I mean, they have to change that up, man. You gotta get back into the game. Don't know what it is, don't know what you need to do, don't know what you need to say to your team, but you got to get them back in the game, not looking down and out.
Yep. But besides from that, it's just like that. It's going to be CNA flag for Aftershock. They do actually no, he actually did not manage to neutralize it. So Feather was so close to neutralizing, but they actually did not manage to. So it's going to be a 2 flag capture for Sniper Elite. You do have Tragic underneath the B flag, but it seems like they're all on A right now. And Felix Joshi pushing up mid. I don't believe he'll see. No, he actually is not going for the C flag. He's just going skywalk, pushing down. He should see Tragic here, but him and his teammate just
ran around.
Yeah, just
running around.
They keep running past each other. And
looking
finally,
lost right now.
Finally, Blazology picks up the kill on him, but